I'm now with Raani, who is an industry manager handling a lot of HR people. And what are the challenges you see that HR are facing that AI could help?
As the industry development manager, working with a lot of HR professionals, what we realize is the HR department deals with a lot of repetitive administrative tasks. So commonly, we have identified 4 areas that they have a lot of challenges in, which is recruitment, training and development, policy formulation, and even performance management.
Could you give me a couple of examples where you've seen, I think you'll use AI assistants to save time for the HR jobs?
That's absolutely right. A lot of HR managers tell us that one area that they spend a lot of time in is recruitment. And we have actually built in AI assistants to help you do just that. Improve your recruitment process, especially when it comes to writing job ads. So let's take a look.
What's the challenge here?
The challenge is always time taken to actually do a research and come up with the actual job description and roles. And very often, even if you talk to head of departments, they give you very scanty descriptions. Yeah. So let's take a role that's very current right now, a prompt engineer. And we don't have much information right now, so we're going to ask the AI assistant to make suggestions. And the beauty of it is you just have to say, please suggest.
To the AI.
To the AI assistant, that's right. Roles and responsibilities, again, please suggest. And if I'm going to scroll down a little bit lower here, you would see that we have multiple language options, which means HR professionals now have an edge when they're trying to recruit regional talents. And there you go. Within minutes, we actually already have the first draft of our prompt engineer job advertisement. What do you think?
That's interesting. So you put out, please suggest. What does it suggest?
It gave us a very comprehensive job description. It also gave suggestions on the roles and responsibilities. And we have a bonus here, interview questions for a job that we've never really worked on before. So that is the beauty, again, of having the AI assistant complement the work that HR managers and HR professionals do.
So what's the typical situation after that? Maybe the HR, or not HR, the hiring manager realized, we actually use a certain technology stack. So we need to be more specific in looking for that kind of certifications. How would you do that?
That is a typical scenario that often takes a lot of time back and forth. But with our AI assistant, you can actually fine-tune and dynamically enhance your job ad. Let's take a look. I'm going to tell my assistant to list Microsoft certifications and add it to the job ad. Let's take a look. And you realize now, Alvin, we have multiple Microsoft-related certifications listed for this role. Is that helpful?
Yeah, so I see you even point out the Azure one and the AI one. So that's fantastic. That's pretty quick, and that actually saves a lot of time. I mean, how long does a HR personnel normally take to do this? And
typically for a new role that they are not familiar with, almost half a day. And we've done it in a matter of minutes.
Fantastic.
So now that you've already have your job description, the second pain point is going to be sifting through multiple CVs. How much time are you going to spend that, right? So I am pleased to share with you that we have a CV analyzer just for that. We're going to take a look at how it works. All you need to do is copy over the job description and the job ad. And then we're going to also update the CV details here. So you again copy and paste the CV details, and we can do a CV analysis now. So the system will actually give you instructions, and you can continue to work with your AI assistant. So would you like to proceed to step 1? Yes. what it's doing here is essentially summarizing and pulling out the CV information. And now that we have all the necessary information, we're going to do the analysis. It starts off with very high-level analysis, including the format, completeness, and slowly goes down to the suitability. Do you have any questions, Alvin?
So now it's just formatting the CV. How suitable is the candidate? Looking at this candidate right now, a marketing code, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, we can already see here that, despite this candidate having worked for an IT company before, the AI assistant is telling us that this candidate is not directly related to computer science or data science. But the EMBA probably could be an added value. And here we also see that the system has prompted us, while the candidate has extensive experience in various technologies and business development, there's no specific mention or experience with NLP, machine learning, or AI model development. All important themes for a prompt engineer.
So what does this give a recommendation right now?
What it's essentially telling us is that Isabella Connors, our candidate, she may have a robust background in technology, etc., but she does not fit in the job description of our prompt engineer, right? So it makes her a less suitable candidate. So what does this mean for HR professionals having a CV analyzer complement the job ad generator? You save so much time, right? Typically, the HOD and the HR manager could spend at least half a day. And now you've done all this within minutes, right? So you've actually not only created the job ad, but you've also now narrowed down the pool of candidates you are going to now look into for the next round of screening or interview.
That's fantastic. So is there any other area that you've seen that HR has been helped by AI?
Actually, there are plenty of areas. But another key area that HRs often struggle with is workforce communication. So now let's take a look at how your AI assistant is going to work for you. We have an assistant called AI HR Newsletter Writer. So, and this is typically useful if you want to share any latest corporate updates, any change in policies, or even upcoming events in the organization. Do you have a topic in mind, Alvin?
Well, let's say they got the dinner and dance. Then there's also something more serious when they have policy.
Latest policy update, yeah. And with just these two topics, let's see what the assistant can do for us.
Oh, that's it? Wow.
Yeah. You notice that the assistant has actually already drafted a welcome message for you. And it's listed down two of the topics we were keen on sharing with our workforce, dinner and dance and InfoSec policies. It's given you a write-up about your dinner and dance. It's even given you information on what's relevant to be shared to the ground staff when there's a policy update, especially important ones like infosecurity. What do you think?
Interesting. So let's say the part about the dinner and dance. At night, what under the stars? Could we add something to it?
We could. Maybe an image would help. A night under the stars. Now, our AI assistant comes with multimodality. So if I'm going to just pick DALL-E 3 and maybe give it a prompt. Yeah, with just this information, we're going to try to generate an image that's going to go out together with our newsletter. So the AI assistant has also helped you add in details that you could maybe use to enhance your newsletter. And most importantly, it's now generated an image for you to include in your newsletter. So you're able to generate content, you're able to generate information with just suggested topics earlier, and you also have the option of adding images, creating them here. What do you think, Alvin? Impressed?
Yeah, so this one really, I think, how long does a typical HR person spend on writing a newsletter? And how often do they do it?
Well, firstly, they don't have time to do it, really, given all the other policy and administrative work. So this is really a luxury, right? Or very often, they may have to do a write-up, but they need to tap into other resources for image generation, for formatting, editing, etc. But now we're looking at self-service. We're looking at an AI assistant who's going to be your productivity partner.
What kind of time savings do you see right now, speaking with HR professionals doing this?
In our own organizations, we've seen 62% of time savings that has led to productivity. And individual HR departments can also do the same and achieve that kind of realization for their own organizations.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. It looks like you can have multiple assistants from what you're showing me in the HR role, right? Are these all the different assistants you're just showing just now? What are these?
So, under the 4 different sections that we spoke about earlier, we also have multiple assistants. And under training and development, for example, we do have assistants to help you in learning, help you in negotiating, help you in policy and compliance formulations. So we have multiple assistants. We are continuing to update these assistants to complement new job functions.
So how does this compare to people say, what if I use ChatGPT versus using assistants like that?
Well, using the free model always comes with risks, especially when you're dealing with corporate updates and policies like info security. So we have a safe and secure environment when you use our AI assistant here.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Become an AI business professional with the help of Capabara Suite. Go to www.capabara.com to find out more. For inquiries, reach out to sale@straightsinteractive.com.